Rap Palette News with another Rap Palette update with your boy Prince Hakeem, the hip hop music analyst. And this is a special news update for you to say, for me to say, because I think a lot of people need to know their business. And I mean that from the utmost sincerity. Now, our next news update, it's about Megan Thee Stallion. I don't know if everybody's unaware. Megan Thee Stallion just recently signed a big management contract with Roc Nation, and her former label mates wasn't too happy about it. And to be honest with you, I didn't even know she was even signed to a label but 300. And this is something I think a lot of people fail to understand about the industry and how crooked it is, and how the person you can get into business with is will have their own interests at heart. And this is why it's always good to have contracts. And this guy here, Carl Crawford, former LA Dodger, had his business together, which he's not too much affected about it. You know what I mean? He signed her to a 4 album deal. You know what I mean? Which technically, that's you talking about the next 4 years. She's put out 2 mixtapes, which were hot, and she's went and signed a management contract without him even knowing, because she had her own interests at heart and thinking that it'll just go away. People, it don't work like that. If you do business, honor business. This is no different than what Nicki did to Fendi, what Future did to Rocco. The list goes on and on again. You know what I'm saying? And this is what Rap Palette is all about. The ins and outs of the rap business. People might call it the music business. I call it the rap business. Rap business is a lot more intricate than music. Because with music, and if we're talking about traditional rock, soul, or jazz bands, they have their lawyers there. They honor contracts in this. So let's go into this article. Most people recognize Carl Crawford from Major League Baseball back in 2016. He was with the LA Dodgers, and he's also known from his ex-wife Evelyn Lozada. You know what I mean, and father of their son Carl Leo Crawford as well. But he also started a label called 1501 Entertainment with T. Ferris. A lot of people don't know this. T. Ferris is a notable hip hop manager from Texas. He's managed Paul Wall, Mike Jones, and a lot of these guys. So they formed the label together, and they discovered Megan, signed them, and these are one of these things where a lot of this stuff is a gamble. You never know who the next artist is going to be. That's why it's imperative to have your business in order from jump. There's no such thing as friendship with handshakes. As easily as Megan was like, "Hey, I'm going to go sign a Roc Nation," did not tell this man. He's the reason why her career has started off. You know what I mean? And for him not to be compensated is very discerning and dishonest. It's just the same way with Drake, and Weezy signing Drake, and I don't even think Jay Prince Jr. still has even got the amount of royalties that need to be given to him for him discovering Drake and bringing him over there. You know what I mean? So this is the thing. So even unbeknownst to him, he did not even notice. And you know what I mean? So as far as this, when she signed to Roc Nation, T. Ferris went with her. So it's just him. You know what I mean? His business is still correct. I know they're mad at him. I don't know why would you be mad at him if he did correct business and signed you and helped discover you. And people forget about that initial investment that it's put up. You know what I mean? The thousands of dollars, the clothes, the shoes, the cars, the rentals, and stuff like that. And this is why they say the music business is a very shady business. You know what I mean? But he was explaining all of this on Off the Porch YouTube channel. Go give that boy some love. Go watch the interview. And he goes in depth about his situation. And I kind of was understanding where this was, because I remember there was a post by um, Jay Prince was talking about this. And he's also solicited Jay Prince as a consultant to his new label. To try to prevent any of this from happening in the future. You know what I'm saying? But he also stated that he had put out his Instagram post way before she put out that she was signing to that. But that's why I say music business is a very treacherous business. Please have your contracts in order. Make sure you have a lawyer. Don't never take the lawyer of the label. You're speaking to somebody who is a rap artist and who has been in these type of situations. You know what I mean? Know your rights. Know what you do. Because let me tell you something. At the end of the day, this is a love, but you should be able to have your family to eat generations, and that comes from any spectrum of the business you're at. Even you're a producer, a rapper, a writer. Make sure you get compensated. People might be like, "Oh, that's no." Let's sign papers now before you do any work. I don't care if it's a smasher or a hit. Copyright on your music. Do this. As simple as this. If he did not sign Megan and had her on the contract, he will not even be compensated. He will be missing out on millions of dollars. She's one of the biggest female rap artists right now. Biggest. Biggest. She's on late night shows. She's done NPR Tiny Desk. You know what I mean? 3, 4 platinum, gold album singles. Come on. Are you serious? Just make sure your business is in order. Make sure you stay true to the team that you started with. Okay? And this is Rap Palette Out. Prince Arcane.